Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a haul. A haul, you say, Lisa? Aren't you on a no-buy/low buy? Well, yes I am, friend, but none of this violates my no-buy/low buy, and I will explain to you why. So yeah, let's get into these items. I'm super excited to start using them. One of them will probably take a little bit longer to use, and you'll understand that when I get to it. But anyway, let's see what I got. All right, so I probably sort of start smallest to largest because I do have a very large item here to show you. But the first thing was actually a free gift. So I went to a VIP event at the Diptyque Boutique in Soho. Diptyque Boutique. That's a funny thing to say. Anyway, I was not invited myself personally, but I went as the +1 to a friend of mine here in New York. And she very graciously asked if I would like to go with her. And so I said, sure, because you guys know I love fragrances. So I accepted that invitation and we went to that. And as a, because generally at those things, you get a little swag. And we did. So that was very exciting. So I will show you what I got. The first are these like super cute little Diptyque stickers. So the event was for, I think, a launch of it was 4, I think, different candles. Anyway, this is really cute. I don't know what I'll put these on. I do have my planners, so maybe I'll use this in that, but those are cute. So that came in this little Diptyque little sort of wax envelope, and then there was this in here, which is basically, oh yeah, here are the 4 candles. So this is what the card came with. It says, we hope you enjoyed the event at our Prince Street boutique to explore the Maison's latest collection. Diptyque infuses its classic candle herbarium, don't know if I said that right, with 4 new limited edition gourmet scents. So there is cafe, which is coffee, the aromatic notes of roasted coffee beans, biscuit, the spiced scent of a biscuit, chantilly, which is whipped cream, the sweetness of a whipped vanilla cream swirl, and fruits confit, I think is how you say that in French, aka candied fruits, a fruit delicacy with a confectionery twist. Thank you, La Maison Diptyque. And yeah, so that was a little card that came with. So let me show you what was in the swag bag. The first was this little sample of Eau Rose, which I am very excited about because I actually tested this out when I was in boutique and was very interested in it. So now I have, let's see, I didn't even open it to see like what kind of size. I'm assuming it's just a little baby little one, but at least it will be enough for me to try and see if I like it, so that when I'm not on a fragrance no buy, I can buy that. And then the second item was one of the candles. Now, in all honesty, I guess I could have bought this because like candles and homeware, those kind of things aren't part of my no buy, just because it's not something that I generally overbuy, which is what I'm trying to limit myself on. So they gifted me the one in biscuit. So hopefully, sorry you guys, I'm trying to tip this down so you don't get my ring light reflection, but I love the box. I think it's super pretty. And when the woman took us around, she explained the different scents to us. She mentioned the artist they collabed with for these, so I'm assuming that's who did the stickers too. And that artist actually did their art on their windows that they had that day too, so that was pretty cool. So this would be item number 1. All right, item number 2 is a handbag. And no, it does not violate my rules because this is not a luxury handbag. So I guess maybe when I made my rules, I should have been a little bit more clear, but I guess I just sort of assumed that you guys knew that it's because of the channel that I have, that when I meant I was only going to buy 4 bags this year with, potentially a couple of exemptions, but for the most part, 4 bags, that meant for luxury bags, right? I'm trying to curtail very large money expenditures. So hopefully that made sense. So, you know, buying a bag from Zara or something, or buying, you know, a Marc Jacobs bag even for me, like that wouldn't be in violation. I mean, I guess I should probably maybe put some dollar amount on it just so, but I mean, to me, anything $500 or less is not a luxury handbag to me, okay? That's just not personally my definition of a luxury handbag. That to me is sort of either a low luxe, and even that for me is probably more like the $5,000 to $1,000 range, I would say. So anyway, all that being said is to say that this particular handbag, while it might look like a luxury handbag, is not a luxury handbag. So the bag that I am talking about is this bag. So this, as you can see, looks very much like an Hermes Picotin bag. This is, as you can see, you know, in a cream-ish color. I don't know whether it's closer to like Picotin or Cray, I'm not really sure. But this is from, if you guys saw one of my Instagram posts that is also on my LTK shop, from a company or a store, I guess, that is part of the premium outlets. And I'm sorry if you can hear like girls like giggling and screaming, it's because Hannah has two friends over and they're right next door, so my apologies. But I'm not going to quiet them down because honestly, those are some of my favorite sounds in the whole wide world. Anyway, I digress. But my point is, so Shop Premium Outlets is obviously they have physical outlet centers, but then you can actually buy from them online. And I can't remember who I saw. I'm totally blanking on, I think, who first showed maybe one of these bags or had it maybe on her community page. Like I said, I'm totally blanking, but I do know 100% that Winnie from Winnie B LV has unboxed a couple, I think at least two from this brand. So the brand is called Tiffany and Fred. I know, weird, right? But anyway, they have, if you saw, like I said, my Instagram post, they have a ton of look-alike bags. So if you are thinking about buying the luxury version of a bag, I would highly recommend that you go check out the website. I'll leave a link below so you guys can go find that easily because it's a little weird. But go check it out there because you're gonna spend under $200, probably closer to $100 on the bag, and you'll really be able to test out a style. And as you guys know, I have been absolutely loving having my black Picotin back in my collection. I have been using it a ton, regardless of being just a handheld or crookedy arm bag. It's so lightweight that even in New York, when I'm walking around and shopping, I don't mind carrying this bag and the fact that it's not crossbody. Anyway, I'll show you. So here is the tag, if anyone is looking, and it just does say, do not remove this tag. If you do, then you own it. Obviously, this just came in. Now this has, as you can see, the gold hardware, and it does have a lock on it. And then inside, these do actually come with a liner. I don't think personally that I will use this. It doesn't really close all the way, so I don't know. Personally, I just kind of think it's a waste. Here is what the dust bag looks like. So you can see there, it says Tiffany and Fred on it in this like Tiffany blue color. Where's the other thing? Oh, here is the like clochette thing and key. I will never put this on a bag. I don't put them on any of my Hermes bags, so why would I put it on a non-Hermes bag? Anyway, hopefully you can see at the bottom here. I will try, if you can't, I'll maybe get a B-roll shot. I think you can see it there. So it just says Tiffany and Fred down in there. So no, it does not say Hermes, made in you know, Hermes Paris, made in France, and it does come with feet. And I think is actually a pretty good dupe, and I will do a side-by-side, you know, comparison review for you. Now, you know, is the leather as luxurious? No. I mean, I can tell you that this like raw suede, I mean, I don't even know if this is suede. This is supposedly genuine leather. I don't know what kind of leather it is. Do I think it's, you know, Clemence, which is generally what Picotins are made out of? No, I do not. But I think, yeah, I just think it's a really cute bag, and I'm excited to have it in my collection. So like I said, I will have it linked below. I'll have this specific one linked below, and then I will link to like the whole Tiffany and Fred collections. There are a ton of things to see on there, so I would highly recommend checking it out, like I said, especially if you are someone who is potentially in the market for the original luxury version of it, but just want to give it a little test drive before you know, plop down your $4,000 to $7,000, $8,000 cold hard cash. So anyway, super excited about this one. All right, so as you all may recall, when I went to Paris, I shopped quite a bit at Le Bon Marché. And as a result of that, I had a very large, as in over $700, like gift card that I was going to be able to use. And you can either use it in store or you can use it on the 24S website, which is owned by Le Bon Marché and really owned by LVMH, which owns Le Bon Marché. Anyway, so I have been, you know, literally, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the 24S website and put things in my cart and then took it out of my cart. Well, then I was heavily influenced and blame all of this first on Amelia from Amelia Rose's Closet. And then Meredith jumped on the bandwagon. And so once I saw Meredith jumping on it, I was like, yeah, you know, I think I would really like that item. And so let me see if I can get that using my gift card. So this technically would be in violation of my no-buy because I am not supposed to be buying clothing. But as I talked about in my initial video, things that I purchase with any gift cards that I have are exempt from that because that's basically what I'm gonna buy, right? So what I got, and like I said, what I will completely blame Amelia and Meredith for are these Loewe jeans. Now, I will probably put some cutaways in here for you guys because these jeans are going to be hard to show because they are very oversized, very baggy. I actually have had them for a little while because I did have them hemmed. But if you are not familiar with these Loewe jeans, they come with this Loewe anagram patch on the knee. And as you can see, they are an extremely, I don't want to say extremely wide leg. They're just a really baggy jean. And I know for some of you, you hate that look. I know when I posted my, what are they called? Barrel jeans look on Instagram, a lot of people were like, yeah, no, I'm a pass. I get it. I realize these are not for everybody, but I love them and they are so comfy because they're super loose and they really almost kind of sit, I don't want to say low rise, but they're definitely not a high rise jeans. I mean, they really kind of sit a little bit closer to the hips, but I just love them. I am so excited I got them. And with my gift card, they were, I mean, I really didn't have to spend a whole lot of out of pocket. So would highly recommend these. If you, again, I will have them linked below. So that was my use of my 24S or Le Bon Marché gift card. All right, last but not least, I have been really interested in getting some like aluminum luggage, and I've done a ton of research. I've looked at a bunch of different brands, and I decided that I think Rimowa, at least for this size, was the way I wanted to go. Although I did look at some other sizes while I was at the Rimowa boutique, just to see, because you know, especially if David and I are going to be going to Japan, I will need a much, much larger suitcase in order to take everything that I want to take. Anyway, my point is I have just been loving this suitcase, and I thought this is something that I wanted to get for myself. So without further ado, let's see if I can get this up here. As you can see, this is a Rimowa, and it is I probably should have my information here. I think this is the original cabin is what they call it. Oh, you know what, the tag's right on in here. Yes, the original cabin. I got, as you can see, the classic silver aluminum. I did talk to the woman about the black version, and they had a couple of like seasonal colors that I didn't really love. Here is the tag in case you were looking, and here is the SKU or whatever in case somebody is looking for that. But yeah, I am really, really excited to use this. We have a trip coming up for Jack's graduation in May, so I think that I will use this on that. I love how it rolls. I love how the handle, once you get it to here, anything above here, you can lock in any place. So anywhere you stop it, it locks, which is amazing. So it's like infinite height. I'll do some cutaways, I guess, to kind of show you the interior of the bag if you're not familiar with Rimowa, but I just wanted this piece in my collection. It's just something that I've always kind of had in the back of my mind that I wanted. I'm really trying to upgrade our luggage that we have as a family and for myself. So I just thought this would be a great piece to add. So like I said, I'm very excited to have it. You know, my one issue with it, but I kind of understand, especially given the nature of these bags, is that they're not expandable. And that's always something I like to have, especially if I'm going somewhere where I might be shopping. One of the other reasons why I got this is because they now have a lifetime guarantee on them, which is amazing. And actually, when I was at the Rimowa boutique on Madison Avenue looking at these originally, a guy actually came in with his Rimowa and needed some kind of repair. Something happened obviously on his flight, and he came in, the guy came out, had his whole tool thing, whatever, was unscrewing things, taking things apart, whatever, and was fixing his bag right on the spot, which I think is incredible. And generally, if you're flying to a major metropolitan area, they're going to have a Rimowa store so that if something happens in flight, for example, you can take it to the boutique immediately and have them fix it, which I think is incredible. I'm very happy to have this. Like I said, I will try to do some cutaways so you can see what it looks like if you are not familiar with a Rimowa suitcase. But yeah, I look at it, it just makes me smile. And yes, is it bougie? Is it ridiculous to spend this amount of money on a piece of luggage that is going to get scratched, that is going to patina? Yeah, probably to some people, but you know what, to me, those are the things that are gonna make this suitcase mine and is going to show my travel history and remind me of, oh, you know, I got that giant scratch when we went to Japan, or I got that, you know, little nick and ding when I went with my mom to Spain. So whatever it is, I'm just excited. And because I do have quite a bit of travel coming up this year, I just thought this would be a great investment piece. So that is the last piece in my haul. So that's it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this little haul from me, which I know was maybe a little bit unexpected, but as I said, nothing that violated my no-buy/low buy rules. I will have everything linked below for you if you are interested in any of these items. And let me know what new item has entered your life and that you are absolutely loving, because you know what, I look around me here at these 4 items. Like I said, one I didn't buy, one was super inexpensive, one I got basically for free, and this other one is just so pretty I can't help it, and they all make me smile. So let me know what is making you smile right now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm. And if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate that because that helps the algorithm even more. If you haven't had enough of me yet, I will pop another video up here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.